So I think it's time to start. So, good afternoon from Thailand, everyone. Here it's around 2 o'clock in the afternoon in Thailand, and welcome to the webinar on infrastructure server solutions for the enterprise. My name is Adapon Wichadit, and I will be your moderator for this insightful session today. Before we dive into a few quick housekeeping notes, first thing first, this webinar is being recorded, and a link to the recording will be sent to all registered attendees after the session. So please ensure your microphones are muted throughout the presentations to minimize the background noise. We encourage you to submit your question using the Q&A box located at the bottom of the screen on the Google Meet. We will address as many questions as possible during our dedicated Q&A segment toward the end. Should you have any experience about like technical difficulties, please use the chat box to inform our support team. And the last thing, for special announcements, at a thank you for the attending today's webinar. PSTC is offering a special service vouchers to all attendees. To receive your vouchers, please make sure to provide your full name and your email address in the chat box down below the screen. This information is essential for us to send you the personalized voucher. In today's rapidly evolving digital landscape, robust and efficient server infrastructure is no longer just a necessity, but a strategic asset for any enterprise, from ensuring business continuity and data security to enabling scalability and driving innovation. The right server solution can significantly impact on organization performance and competitive edge. Today, we have two distinguished experts who will share their invaluable insights and practical solutions to help you navigate the complexities of enterprise server infrastructures. First one is Mr. Virun Punker. It is IT business development leader at Retail Company Limited. Mr. Virun brings extensive expertise in innovative infrastructure solutions, particularly in areas like data center design, enclosures, power distribution, and climate control, which are fundamental to reliable server environment. Following with Mr. Virun, we will hear from Mr. Sunny Lim, Managing Director at Asset Consulting Service Company Limited. Mr. Sunny is a seasoned professional with deep knowledge in IT consulting, system integrations, and enterprise-level solutions. His perspective will be crucial in understanding how to strategically plan, implement, and manage these server solutions to align with business objectives. Without further ado, let's welcome Mr. Virun Punker to kick off our sessions. Mr. Virun, the floor is yours.
Yes. Hi, guys. Good morning and good afternoon. My name is Virun. I will share you the present. Okay. Can you show my screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. At the beginning, I just let introduce the Retail company first. Retail is a truly global partner, way close to our customer, no matter where UI in the world. We operate 9 production sites across 3 continents, uh, with the capacity to manufacture over uh, 15,000 enclosures and more than 200,000 cooling units every year. Our extensive network includes uh, 56 subsidiaries, uh, ensuring we are responsive and will connect to our customer globally. We also have the dedicated team of the close to 10,000 technician specialists, with half of them based outside Germany, demonstrating to worldwide commitment to innovation and support. This robust global presence allow to our delivery cutting edge solution like direct liquid cooling solution with efficiency and reliability. The digital age is driven by the ever increased demand for computing power, uh, particularly with the explosive growth of the AI. The AI market value at the 67 billion US dollars for now, and to over the 1.3 trillion US dollar by the next 5 years. Yeah, application that's this rapid expansion. Um, so we have the product for support the AI cooling, like direct liquid cooling, we call DLC. Uh, we have a solution for efficient cooling, high power density, energy saving, and also sustainability for minimums of the carbon footprint. So we have like a portfolio based on a platform strategy. Uh, yes, you can see the complete system like a rack. We have open rack. Uh, we call power and monitoring and cooling. So we have both of solution, liquid to air and liquid to liquid. You can saw that. Okay, a liquid to air. Actually, we have a rear door heat exchanger for support 70 kilowatt with the open rack version 3. So liquid to liquid, we have 3 versions of CDU in rack and CU in row. CU in rack we can support up to 150 kilowatt per unit, and CDU in row we can scalable up to 1 megawatt per unit. For liquid to air, that's the picture how it look like a rear door cooling unit. This one rear door heat exchanger, liquid to air. So we have some specs, the detail performance like a 70 kilowatt per unit. The flow rate we can up to 1.5 bar, and the coolant secondary loop is PG25. This one we can provide to the market with the power supply, control module, manifold, and battery backup unit. This is optional. This one we have pump unit with the N+1 pump. We have 3 pumps inside the unit. So another one is a liquid to liquid. That's the main feature. We have pump with the N+1 redundant. We can multiple with the 19-inch and 21-inch with the OCP rack version 3. Is a water supply which accelerates the W3 to W4, and of course the manifold can connect via flexible hose, and we can custom with the manifold for comply with your device like a server or equipment inside. Yeah, the performance for CDU in rack like a 150 kilowatt per unit, and also redundancy pump N+1. Secondary loop is a PG25 also. Yes, this is how it look like. The CDU in rack, many floors. You see that in the picture. So another one is the CDU in row. We can use with the cooling solution with the redundant CCUs pump unit inside. Build this, that's the rack can build in the OCP rack version 3 also. Pump unit, control module, sensor, filter, and hot swappable is we can design like a redundancy. You can saw that in the pictures. Is a pump. We have 5 pump with 200 kilowatt each, and we can design like a redundant also. So I have some video to show with you. Yes, this one is a CDU in row, and I have the video for CDU in rack also. Okay. So actually, the direct liquid cooling, we have the circle follow this picture. Actually, we have no requirement for cooling that's can up to 32 degree for facility water supply. Yeah, this one is a control module. Actually, that separate with the we can design control module by N+1 also. Yes, accessory also. Actually, this one we can custom by customer requirement also. So that's my product for present today. So if anyone have some question, we can connect and we can discuss together with the detailing as you need. It follow my email. So thank you for today.
Thank you, Mr. Virun, for that insightful presentation on the critical physical infrastructure aspect. It is clear that the well-designed and protected environment is the cornerstone for any reliable server solution. Now let's move on to the strategic and implications side. Mr. Sunny Lim, please take the stage. Stage is yours.
Okay, can everyone see my slides?
Yeah, exactly. It's shown up yet. Yep.
Okay, so first of all, I'd like to thank PSTC for arranging this webinar. And also thank you, my friend, Kunbert from Rito. So we are friends and partner. So in this small little arena, so we do help each other. So what he has presented to you, I think it's very nice because Rito is the third largest, I think, company in the DC provider to talk about how much they have invested into liquid cooling. So yeah, they are one of the big guys. Okay, so going retail is definitely the right way to go. Okay, next. Hang on a second. Okay, so I'm Sunny from Access Consulting Services. So we have been in the market for since 1999. So that's a better looking picture of me. So we've been in the Thailand DC market for since then, and we have been doing quite a fair bit of work in the data center arena. Majority those days will be more like to telco, to the banks, for example. So customer who have data center, then we have some solution for them, especially as well as the enterprises. All right. So since COVID, the data center business has been vibrant. So everything reignite again as far as data center so-called demands again, especially in Thailand. Okay. Now we are a small company, but we do have a good mission, big mission that we would like to get our customer, which is a lot of big local data center and global data center. We have solution for them as a turnkey project. We will give our customers very customized design based on their needs. Okay, so our core vision here will be like we innovate, we go for excellency and sustainability. Okay. So, like I said earlier, we are the first company in Thailand who does a lot of customization, especially for the data center market, because lots of them in the market they are selling based on the standard SKU, but then many of them say I needed more. So then we talk about customization. So for example, racks, we are talking about 6U to 60U right now, which is a very tall rack. Okay, 60U will probably about 2.7 meter high, 2.8 meter high. So yeah, we can go up to that level right now, and we have already done our design. Okay, uh, RPDU as well. So we do a lot of RPDU from the normal basic PDU to the intelligent PDU, IP PDU. We also go into hot containment, cold containment, which is very crucial in the data center arena. All right, be it you are doing enterprise data center, or is it you're from the colo market. We do a lot of airflow management, and we do have accessories to go along with the airflow management. Accessory as well. We do a lot of accessories that encompass the whole data center, especially the white space side. Okay. So AI, well, let's pause for a little thought. The market has been exploding in the rate of about 30% per year since 2023 to 2030. Maybe now it's 2032, new report that written. So that means more than 70% of the data center capacity will be expanding, to hundreds of gigawatts, not about megawatts right now. Many years back, when we talk about a kilowatt, yeah, that's about all for each new or each data center. But now people are talking about megawatts and gigawatts right now. Okay, so a lot of them are largely due to the fact that machine learning came by and AI also came by. So the algorithm will require a lot of CPU power or GPU power. So that's why we needed a bigger system, a larger system, and also system that can contain this power. And the power will create a lot of heat. Okay, so Amazon, one of the biggest hyperscaler in the world, already confirmed and decided to have, increasing their computing power per 12% per site worldwide. So they are revamping their whole cooling system, their hardware and power distribution system. So the market just by these people that they created is going to be making a lot of so-called magnet. After Amazon, then you talk about Google, you talk about like Microsoft, and so forth. These people will be the next follow-up, and they will all be going into AI, generative, so yeah, the emerging development definitely we're talking about CPU, the GPU that's from NVIDIA, for example. So a lot of direct to chip now system is basically what you can see the market. A lot of it belongs to the direct to chip. Okay, so there's a market for it, and then and this direct to chip basically will be putting coolants into the cold plate so as to cool up the system. All right. There's a lot to talk. So my preparation, I have a lot to share, but then maybe not as I'm going to go speed up a little bit. Otherwise, I cannot finish. So liquid cooling itself, basically, there's a few different areas that we can talk about. All right. So direct to chip is definitely one of the closest one into the Thai market or the Asian market. All right. Basically, is depending on the GPU that is coming in from different hardware providers, whether are they from NVIDIA, Lenovo, Dell, HPE, and so forth. So that will be a bigger start. All right. Now, immersion cooling is another one. Now let's talk about this one. I skip this one. Okay. In the market at this moment, we see in Thailand market, just for Thailand market first. All right. So the market we are looking about coming in near future, 70% will be liquid cooling. Of course, air cool will still be there. Air cool at this moment is in Thailand is still talking about, say, maybe 80%, 90%. But next year onward, things will change. So the percentage will soar. All right. And then there are also people who go into like rear heat, rear door heat exchanger where like Little they have it, quite a few big brands they have it. And that is one good alternative for people, say like the enterprise level, they want to go into AI quickly, and then they don't have a lot of racks. So this will be a good way to go. Okay. So this is a rack density little chart. So look at it. Air cooling basically will cover you up to 25 kilowatt. That is quite typical right now. And we can push the ceiling up a little bit. It can be going up to 40 maybe, but beyond that, I think the active rear door exchange will definitely be very helpful, all the way up to 75 kilowatt. Maybe I've seen some brand has already touching on to 200 kilowatt. All right, for I think Liebert can go up to 70. So that's for sure. Okay, so then next step will be direct to chip, up to 150 megawatt. And immersion cooling, that will be the next future. And that might be maybe happening, say, in this part of the world, we see 1 year later or 2 years later. All right. So air cool, back to air cool is still very popular in this part of the world. And if with the proper design and distribution of the load onto different racks, okay, then you can actually do maybe 20 over kilowatt kind of a design in a cold containment or hot containment. So that is still possible, and I think it is easier to manage, and it doesn't cost a lot to the data center people, the operators, as well as the investor as well. Okay, so it is a lot more economical and simple to implement. Okay, so this one sample of the air cooling. I've seen this working, running on AI, all right, NVIDIA CPU as well. So it works pretty well. It works pretty well. So that can be something like the in-rack or roll air cooling, but then it is specifically designed just for the AI side. Okay, you can cover all the way up to 60 kilowatts per rack. All right, so that's what we have seen in Thailand. Okay, and this is how it works as well. So 75 F is somewhere about 20 odd degrees C. So your input cool air, you go into exchange for the back, and then it came out at the back also at about 20 odd degree. So I've seen this working, and it's pretty okay. Right. So, but then again, this is not the best, because there's advantage. Advantage of it is like every single rack are being cooled down by this. But if any system go out of order, it's only that rack. It wouldn't affect the rest of the rack. Okay, so this is the advantage. But then the single rack cooling also cannot be shared with other racks. So when you do a design, you have to be calculating in proper. N+1 redundancy is the common practice over here. Okay, so yeah. Gray exchanger, like say there's another one. So in the market, we are talking about 55 kilowatt to 200 kilowatts. That's what I have seen so far. Okay, so this is how it works. The exchanger will basically draw in all the hot air of the server, and of course, it's still considered liquid over here at the door side. All right, you see that? So you can put it into a system of different racks together, and then hook it up to your local chiller. So your water chiller will still be, working. All right. there's many types in the market, so there are different sizes as well. So depending on brands, different brands will give you different kind of rating and also coverage. Okay, this is one of the brand in market. Okay, they are perhaps one of the highest rating in the market that can do up to about the 92 kilowatt. This is another brand as well. Okay. Now liquid cooling. So liquid cooling is a different ball game altogether. All right, for the what's it called, direct to chip in this case. Yeah. So yeah, the design will be depending very dependent on the different hardware provider, like the four big brands in the market. So, but then everyone will have to go through some sort of so-called liquid cool directly to the GPU itself. Okay, so this is how it looks like. You need to have a compressor, you need to have controller, you need to have tubing, you need to have the manifold at the side that fits the cold air, the cold liquid coolant in there, and then raise it out again. Okay. Yeah, the component at the back will be, you definitely have a manifold. All right, you have to have the rack, and then of course all this will be depending on what kind of server you have. Okay, so the manifold can be on the vertical version or the horizontal version, depending on the brand. Like this one is more for the NVIDIA server. Okay, but the rest of them, they are different. Every different so-called hardware designer, they'll have a different layout. Okay, so this is another new trend, something like sidecar. I think Rita also have it. So I managed to pull out this information. So it is another version of the liquid cool, but without going with the troublesome of having the chiller water or the facility water. So this one is stay alone by itself. Okay, so this is another good option. All right, and it supports the high-end GB200 right now. Okay, so it's something like a combination of air cool and liquid cool both together. Okay. Oh, concern. Now, concern, every solution, there are some concern everywhere. All right. So this one will be, again, how you talk about, so, making sure that the fluid is not leaking out, how to preserve uptime, because the GPU is running at a very high temperature. So you cannot afford to have fluid that's been leaked out, contaminating the floor and other servers or other devices. And then of course that the GPU itself would probably burn out because it's running at a very high temperature. Okay. So conductivities and all that. So this is a big part of the management that you need to consider when you go into liquid cooling. Okay, so the challenge also talking about the coolant itself and the water. Okay, so how much is going to affect the environment? Okay, so lack of expertise is one big thing in this part of the world. So I don't think we see a lot of people that has got direct experience in this particular arena. Okay, so that is one big thing to talk about implementing liquid cooling in Thailand. Another big thing is immersion. So this is not going to happen now because it's a different ball game altogether. All right. So it's going to be putting your, imagine a 42U rack, for example, normally it sits vertical. Right now, you turn the whole racks right now on the horizontal, and then you water seal it, tight it, and you put in all the different slots, and that's where you see all your server being slot in. Okay, and you pump in some special liquid. All right, so all these liquid are again not cheap, and again there are people saying that they are corrosive. They are also not very good for human, your hand, for example. All right, for a long time. And on the left side here, this is another big issue. you need to have a lot of piping. And this piping here, if you ask me, does your local general contractor, do they know how to implement it? Not easy. So all this is something new, and you need a lot of know-how in order to get this running. Okay, so yeah, the proof of concept, this is definitely not easy. Okay, but it's the best if you are talking about reducing heat from the GPU. When you talk about power consumption, you want to have a better PUE, all right, better ecosystem. This is the way to go, but it's not now. It's going to be in the near future. Okay. So yeah, again, that one we talk about 150 megawatt per rack, that kind of size or the load. Okay. So this one will be all given out to you, so you can do your own reading. All right. Now there are some barrier here. Again, it's like same like the direct to chip cooling issue. So there will be other so-called hazard, lack of flexibility, because once you have the system in, it's not like air cool. Air cool, you still can change a lot of thing, but for liquid cooling, it's not easy. Your piping is there, your manifold or your liquid is there, so it's not easy to so-called change. All right. And one more thing that a lot of people might have overlooked it, which is racks. The weight of the AI server are heavy. Okay, so now you look at the design itself. You need to have a specialized design data center. So most of the new data center are designing, getting prepared for AI. So you cannot literally just put in immersion or direct to chip into your existing data center. You might be able to do it, but you have to be careful, get the engineer to see it, and you might need to do load sharing, all right, on your existing floor space. Otherwise, then you probably have cracks and so forth coming in. All right. So for us, customized racks, that one is definitely a key thing in the market right now. So there are people talking about how they can customize racks, customize the whole data center, so to accommodate the AI stuff. Okay. So for us, our product portfolio is that we do a lot of customized racks, all right, in the data center, co-location or private enterprises. Yeah, we customize many different racks. Containment, we do containment as well as a turnkey project. So we do containment, we do PDU as well. We do the whole design. We'll talk to your designer, and then we'll look at what is your requirement, and then the design will come out after that. Okay. So PDU, again, we do a lot of different design of PDUs, single phase, three phase, intelligent, power cord, specialized power cord. This is a so-called dual locking power cord. Airflow management, yep, we are very concerned over this, and more people are putting all these flanking panel, which never before. Okay. Brushes as well, all the prominent strip brush that needed to be on the server or on the rack. Yep, we provide it all. Okay. So on the AI area, how are we going to do customization? So we would be looking at, like, for example, this is just a sample on a real heat exchanger. So the access, you can see the box on the left side, that will be like our server, our racks. Okay, so we can actually customize our rack to fit in the exchanger that you want to purchase, for example. All right. And even for the direct to chip, we can also this is one of our design for one of the customers. So yeah, we design our racks to fit in the AI many flows, depending on what brands you're using. So then we can sit down, discuss on the detail, how we can actually design something for you, so that you can actually move on to your implement your data center project. Okay. So these are some of our customers. So the trend right now in the market is definitely hybrid. Okay, in Thailand especially, still a lot of air cool is going, but they are putting in some, some area or some floor or some different building on the AI side, which is direct to chip at this moment that we're hearing. Okay. So yeah, then we look at the capacity they need to go. Your rack loads, okay, it's going to be very heavy. All right, rack PDU, UPS, switchgear, CDU, and so forth. So overall, you need to have more power, but that more power also generate more heat. All right, so remember that. And yeah, the how to cool it is always a very important portion of the whole design. Okay, and of course, when we talk about refresh and upgrade, and this is definitely one part that the data center operator here is considering, how to retrofit their data center existing one, something like what Amazon is doing. Okay. Yep. Thank you very much. And this is my contact. You can contact me if you need to have any further information. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sunny, for the comprehensive overview of how to strategically approach and integrate server solutions with the enterprise. Your insight on planning and management are invaluable. So next task